Alright, so we're back at it again, and we're picking up exactly where we left off last time with spring training. And I said that I was going to mess with the lineup this time, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it. I think I'm just going to keep it the way it is and see who does what in spring training, and then we will go from there. So let's get to it. And as I was saying before, I expect this team to be 500. I I know we don't have much depth, so in the spring training, if we don't go 500, then whatever, that's fine. Your starters play like 4 or 5 innings, if that. So not a big deal if we don't win, and if we do win in spring training, then that's icing on the cake. So hopefully, we will have a good team this year and at least be able to compete. And I, I do want to make at least maybe one trade for the bullpen, or maybe a trade for a catcher. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. I'd rather not make very many trades because I don't want it to feel like I'm manipulating the AI in order to make a winning team. But at the same time, this is baseball and it's really hard to make a winning team without trades. So I'm gonna limit it as much as I can. And I was hoping for no injuries, and of course we have injuries. So that sucks. Hmm. Okay. So I think what I'll do is check out Ash Hansen's splits. Yeah, he did really well. Really well. So Ash Hansen's going to go into the... Oh, whoops. So Ash Hansen will be the number 2 starter. Maybe it'll be Tuttle. Okay, so like I said, let's go to the reports and see who the good players are. Spring training. Boom. All right, so let's see who did well. Let's see who didn't do well. Marlon Mooney, he's old, so if he didn't do well, I'm just gonna straight up cut him. Okay. Mike Fish did great. Louis Bernard did not do well. Mitchell Turner did not do well. I think I'm just gonna get rid of Turner. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of Turner. Okay, so everyone else did all right. So let's check out the batting stats. Let's check it out. Go to spring training. There it is. And Forrest Maddox, the legend. 385 in 12 games. Jason Ward, the ageless legend. 371. 530 on base percentage. Michael Kugler, he can't play defense. And then Jason Ward is the DH. So I wonder if we can trade McCarty right now. Chop him around a little bit, see what happens. Probably nothing. Nah, nothing. Alright. Let's see. Cole Hawley did well, but what about Alonzo? His ability went to a 3. I thought it was a 4. Hmm. Castaneda struggled. I think I might make Holloway the number 1 utility guy and then have Castaneda back him up. So let's put him in AAA. He refuses to be demoted. Well, you're gonna get cut then. I'll just pay it now, whatever. And I mean, spring training's hard to judge someone by, but Castaneda has never played in the majors. Well, he has played in the majors, but he's never done well. He's hit like 220, 250 one year. But with Holloway, he has also never been in the majors. So I'm just going to give him a chance. And if he doesn't do well, then whatever. He's a utility guy. Who cares? Not me. I'm going to switch out McCarty, get rid of him, put in Cole Hawley. Cole Hawley is actually going to be our starter because his ability is a 4, and that's what I want is a 4 ability at least, nothing less. So we'll keep Alonzo. We'll keep him around as a backup. Force Maddox gets demoted. We'll keep McCarty as a DH in case Ward gets hurt. I'm gonna put Nolan Stanley here. He's the guy that hit the 27 home runs and 29 home runs, so he's probably got a lot of power. So he's gonna be the cleanup hitter. I'm gonna put Turner up here, and then Derek Allen, Gamboa, because Gamboa's got the 3 contact, and then Hawley and Norris. I think I'm gonna go with that. And that's what we'll do. Oh man. Okay, so that's all set up. Now let's get our pitching set up. How many spots? I'm maxed out. Okay. I think I'm gonna make McDonough the closer because he's got the 5 stuff. And then Bernard. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do though is we're gonna do as a closer. We'll leave it at 30. We'll leave it at 30. We're gonna do pitch counts because in real life I'm not a fan of pitch counts. However, we can only do so much to react in the game. So I want the game to pull them when they're low on stamina. And really, it's just like a feel when you're actually managing a game, but we don't get to actually manage the games live. I mean, we could. I'm just not going to because it would take up too much time. So I want them to pull the pitchers at a certain amount. That way I can at least influence that a little bit. So we're not going to leave that because he's an emergency pitcher. So with these guys, I'm going to go with Carver's 3 stam. We'll do 90. Tuttle's 4 stam. We'll do all 90 actually, except for Moss who has 2 stamina. We'll do 80. Studley's 90 as well. Okay. And then Hansen's a 4. We'll keep it at 90. We'll change it if they do well. If they don't do well, then obviously we won't change it. Let's go to strategy and let's reset all strategy. Keep it normal at all times. Yeah, it's normal all times, all scores, all normal. And we're going to, only thing we're going to change is hook relievers and starting pitchers a little quicker, just a little bit quicker. And we're going to copy that and paste to all times and scores. And then that's all. So let's see how we do. I'm ready to get rolling. I feel like this is going to be, I'm pretty excited. What does he expect? Stay close to an even record. Yeah, I expect that too. So I think that this will be good. And I do want to have more bullpen. I want one more guy in the bullpen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually demote Castaneda. And then I'm going to go down here and see. That guy actually might be good. This guy might be good, actually. Wow. So there's some decent pitchers down here. Okay, I'm going to go with this guy. Let's put him on the active roster until Jim gets back. Jim Robinson. Yeah, Jim Robison. Not Robinson. Robison. Okay. Alright, so Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's start going day by day. And we start off with a loss. Not good. And another loss. And we get swept. And we're 0-4. 0-5. 0-6. Thank God. We won a game. And we lost another. And we win. There we go. This is not start the way that I thought it would. I thought we would be playing much better than this. Like, I really thought we'd be 7-4, not 4-7. But, okay. Coming back, not bad. Jason Ward is hurt, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to put McCarty in. And there we go. There we go. And now we're starting to win. There we go. Now we're even. And of course we lose. So, alright. Come on. Get some W's, guys. Get some W's. So I like to do it day by day and just hit the check mark. That way I can see injuries. I can see how people are doing. I can adjust the lineup as I see fit. I'm really hoping that we start picking it up here because Hawley's hitting 128. That's rough. But look at this. First in runs against, first in starters ERA, first in bullpen ERA, first in defensive efficiency. That's what I really like to see. So we might be terrible in runs scored, but we're still competing. And even if like if we're in an online league, our pitchers look good. Like this guy here looks like an amazing pitcher. 25 years old, 2.33 ERA. Even this guy, 3.43, but 2.72 ERA. We can sell these guys high. And the same thing with bullpen arms too. Those are so hard to come by. So now we're starting to get hit with injuries. So Hawley's out for 6 weeks. We do have to do something about that. So I'm gonna put him on the disabled list. I'll do that many days. Let's go to see. Do we have anybody that can play? He's a 3.33. What's Forrest? 3.32. Alright, so I'm gonna put Bill Hoyt up here. And Alonso's gonna play. Hoyt will be utility. Same thing there. Switch that. And okay, that should be fine. Ward's out for 6 more days. That's fine. I'm actually gonna switch this now. It'll still use McCarty, but it'll switch it to Ward whenever he gets back. What else is there? Clarence Norris is out 3 weeks. I'll leave it. Because his backup's not bad. So. '20 and 22. 21, 22. It's where I expect to be. We're back at 500 now. And we lose, of course. And now we're tied. Back at 500. Now we're above 500. So I think that's the first time all season that we were above 500. And I'm okay with that. We have a lot of injuries right now, and I think the injury to Cole Hawley might be a blessing in disguise because he was not playing well. I mean, he was good defensively, but we need a better bat. And see, now we're starting to roll, but we're also getting huge injuries. They're just piling up. This is not good. Okay, so Gamboa is out 1 more day. Ward's out 2 weeks. Trent Phelps is out 2 weeks. So, let me see. I'm going to get rid of this guy. He's going to go down to AAA. I'm going to bring up Castaneda. Because I need another infielder. And it's going to be Castaneda. So, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's do that. And then we'll do that as well. Copy that depth chart and paste it. I messed that up. I meant Castaneda. Okay, now copy that depth chart and paste it. Okay, so now we should be good. and start rolling again. All right, so we're 10th in runs scored. Well, 11th in runs scored, but we're first in everything else, and that's huge. Like, look at this defensive efficiency, 733, and it just makes our starters and bullpen guys look so much better than what they are. So for the first year player draft, of course we lose 9-0, but we get the first pick. So it's pretty tempting. I might get that guy. Maybe I'll get this guy. No. I want to pick middle infield guys with a draft pick early on because I feel like those guys are the hardest to come by. The ones that can play defense. And so I'm going to go with Tom Franks. I don't want to put too much effort into drafting offline just because I don't plan on going too in depth with this franchise. So I'm just going to auto this draft. I just wanted to rebuild a bad franchise that has never been above 500 and turn them into 500 in one season without having to make trades and just do it off of free agency. And that's not going to be possible in every single playthrough, but I do want to do it in this one because it's not hard to field a winning team. You play good defense and then you put the best defensive batters that you can get out there. And yeah, you won't run away with the division, sure, but you will have a decent team. So let's see. We're 34 and 32, and we're starting to pick up a little bit more wins than losses. That's good. Everyone's starting to get healthy again. That's the best part. Losing some one-run games, that's fine because I mean those are one-run games. They can go either way. So Trent Phelps is coming back, and Hanson's not doing well. And I don't think Tuttle is either. I mean, if we didn't have the number one defense, they would be way worse than what they are. So I'm thinking Robeson is what we really need. Really need him back. And we might even need one more starting pitcher. So I'll give Tuttle some more time because he's our only lefty. And I don't want to have a full rotation without any lefties. But, jeez. Lost 2 games right there to Richmond. Lost another game to Richmond. Got swept by Richmond. Alright, so let's get him off of waivers. How do I get him off? Right there. Okay. What was the problem? Too many players in the DL? Let me see. Disabled list. Cole Hawley. Go to AAA. Okay, so rehab to the minors. And then also, while you're rehabbing in the minors, let's waive and designate you for assignment. And I guess we couldn't have done that. I guess I could have just waived him while he was in the minors. That probably would have been the best thing to do, but oh well. We'll come back to that in a couple days. And alright, so this is going pretty smooth. This is about what I expected. 40 and 38, not the best team, but we're hovering right there around 500, and we're not doing bad. Not doing bad at all. So might demote. See, we don't need the defense of Cole Hawley as opposed to Alonso Ramirez, even though both of them are doing terrible, and then this guy's doing horrible. Man, he's that's rough. But Jason Ward's hitting 390, so that's incredible. Oh, I should probably sign these picks. That's not enough. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. A win. So, hovering around 500. Pretty good. About what I expected, as I've said many times. Robeson comes back in a week, then we get rid of Hansen. Hansen's just steadily getting worse. I think he's too young. I think he's 24. He's probably not fully developed, not ready yet. He's just not ready yet. And now we're going on a losing streak, of course. Oh, there we go. Hansen's the one to end the losing streak, of course. Just as I was talking bad about him. Man, I love playing Nashville. We crush Nashville every time. Alright, let's send him on a rehab assignment. And then we'll put him in for Hansen. Shake off a little bit of that rust that accumulated while he was injured. Okay, double wins. Can we sweep him? Yes. That's big. That's big. Oh yeah. Keep winning. There we go. There we go. Team's coming alive now. Ottawa's 67-38. This is a good test for us. And we won one game. I'm okay with winning one game against that team. We're 8 games over 500. This is good. And if this were an online league, you could always make trades and really do well. But for the sake of it being AI, I don't want to manipulate the AI to everyone thinking that they can do that in an online league, because an AI is not a good representation of an actual user in an online league. Sometimes the AI makes worse decisions. Sometimes they make better decisions, because not every owner is a great owner. But at the same time, this file is open to anybody, so they can do all the same moves that I made and had the same success, I'd imagine. I mean, everything, it's not going to be directly correlated, because no two playthroughs are going to be the exact same. But Jim Robeson is ready to go. So I'm going to send down... How long is he here? 4 to 5 months. That sucks. Jeez. Okay, well, let's get him back in there then. And then let's put Hansen in. There we go. And let's set that pitch count to 90. Let's set his to 80. And these guys can get 5 more. 5 more. We'll do middle and long. There we go. And let's see if we can start getting some W's now. There we go. Robeson got rocked in his first start. Jeez. So I'm pretty happy with the way that this is playing out. I think that this went as I expected it to. We're not going to be... Well, we are competing for the wild card, actually. And had I had the desire to make a trade, I would have made like some type of offensive move to really like get a right fielder or someone that can hit the ball a little harder, or maybe get a better catcher or center fielder. Probably would have gone center field upgrade, because he wasn't batting well the entire season. And now he's out for 4 weeks, which is basically the rest of the season, because we've only got 4 weeks left. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of here. Place on the disabled list. Wonder if I can find a guy. Let's see. 4 in center field. Who's this guy? That's not one. Let's see if I can get at least a 3. Okay, I don't mind that guy. Two. Alright, so we're gonna go with this guy right here. And let's give him a major league contract just for the rest of the season. And then we're gonna go here. Do that. Oh, whoops. Do that. And do that. Okay. So when that guy signs, I'll have another outfielder. Till then, we're going with no outfielders on the bench. Come on, guy. Sign with us already. This guy just doesn't want to sign with us. There we go. And there we go. Oh, whoops. How did McCarty do? I should have looked to shop him at the deadline. I bet there would have been some deadline buyers for him, too. $79 and 68. And we're one game out of the wild card. This is crunch time. Can we make the playoffs? Make the playoffs as a wild card team. That'd be insane. I'd love that. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Could. Anything's possible. We're only one game. Well, now we're tied. Definitely a possibility. We might mess around and end up getting the first spot in the wild card. We're accumulating a couple injuries, though. Carrillo, one of our best pitchers, he's out. Okay, that's better. I'm actually going to change it a little bit. I'm going to have Carrillo as used more often. And then, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Can we take that first wild card spot? No. Oh man. We got the wild card though. We made the playoffs. I think that's awesome. We made the playoffs after being, look at this history. 63 wins to 88 and made the playoffs. That's awesome. I'm really happy with that. And this guy, he played crazy this year. 20 home runs, way less doubles. Way less doubles, 12 less doubles, but look at all these extra. That's awesome. The 36-year-old. And then, of course, I'm dumb and didn't realize that I had Mark Johnston and, I didn't realize this line had gotten messed up like that. I wanted Stanley. Right there. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna put. No, I'll leave it. I'll leave it because he's a lefty. Actually, no, I'm gonna switch it just a little bit. There we go, just like that, and then we're good. So let's see. Let's see if we can win a playoff game. Playoffs begin tomorrow. Playoffs begin. Did I not make it? Where's the? Yeah, going to the playoffs. I was waiting. I was like, what the heck's going on here? Oh, I wonder how long is the wild card series? Is it a 3-game series? Oh, it's best of 3, so it's 2 out of 3. So it's gonna be Carter. Robeson did terrible. He's definitely not playing. It's gonna be Carter. Switch to a 3-man rotation. I might actually do 2-man because it's okay. Do I get a day break in between? So it's at Boston. No, it's 3 consecutive days. So I'm gonna go with a 3-man rotation. There we go. Don't even want him pitching. Or him, actually. We'll just do that as like an emergency. How did Ken Hill get hurt? I had to do playoff roster. Okay, let's see. Who isn't on the playoff roster from our active roster? Oh, it's the outfielder Gunnar Hernandez. Well, I wonder why not. I signed him because of injury. Hmm. Well, that sucks. All right, then. We'll just have to go with it. We lost by 1. And, well, and we lost 2 out of 3 to Boston, who is the team that we finished 1 game short then. So 2-3 game. That's rough. Almost came back at the end of the game, but it is what it is. It's not a bad season. I'm happy with this season. So let's finish the playoffs, and then I'll end this video at 32 minutes. And we can go on with the next video starting at the off season and re-signing some people and maybe grabbing some key players in free agency. Yep, season well done. Good job. And that's all. Thanks for watching.